are back in the Cape. And now what?
And now we have to clean it. Extra mud flaps for Pango's fetish.
Show the people your dream car.
That one.
This is my favorite road in Cape Town. Those 3 countries are high on the bucket list. Yeah, that's just for later.
End of 2025 on a very high note.
We are Carla and Lida, and we swapped the career ladder for something totally different. Wandering the world in our Land Rover Defender, Pango. We bought it sight unseen in Africa while still living in Europe, and we converted it into a full-time overlanding vehicle. We hit the road in Africa and dreamed to travel the world. Wander along.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. And welcome back, everybody. We're going into town, do some shopping, and later this afternoon we will have a little birthday party on the beach.
And tomorrow we are taking Pango out again. Small little camping trip with fellow overlanders. In this episode further, you will see how we give Pango some TLC, clean him up a bit, take him to a garage. Some things need to be fixed and checked in detail. And we will also be visiting some installers in Cape Town. You might know some of the names. So stay tuned to see what we do with Pango to get him ready.
Yeah, ready for new adventures in 2026, because we have a lot on the roll. But we'll share more with you later.
How nice is this?
We met Moritz and Celine almost a year ago in Johannesburg, but our itineraries took different directions then. And we were so happy now to have the chance to camp together here in the Western Cape.
Just want to put it somewhere where it's a bit warm.
What is it?
Here's a thing. It's a frozen steak, and we are kind of last minute unfreezing that. So in here it should be fine. Perfect. It's soft. That's how we want it.
Good morning. We camped here at Tietiesbaai campground. Sort of almost wild camping, but they have some porta potties and things up. But it's amazing. You're on the rocks, on the sea. I have been exploring the rocks and the pools while Lida's still sleeping. There's some nice sea life here. More colourful than I thought for the West Coast. So this was quite a find. Even a nice crab, some fishies, beautiful anemones. So now I'm gonna go look for the seals. There's a whole colony here, and they come around the rocks here, jump around, swim, play. Last night we had a great night, just swapped stories and experiences of our trips through Africa, and dreaming also of future plans and what can be done and where could we go and all those things. So perfect way to start our time in the West Coast. Tonight is New Year's, or now the 31st. So they're coming with us to some other friends. And end of 2025 on a very high note.
Okay, so this is our overland car built on the basis of a 75 series Troopy or Land Cruiser. We did build everything ourselves, kind of try to keep it on the lower side of the cost.
Not just the interior, also the exterior. Like we painted it ourselves, we welded everything ourselves, everything.
And that took you?
We worked on it for 3 years on the weekends.
Yeah, and then at some point we shipped it to Cape Town, and then we drove all up East Africa until the north of Kenya, and then back down via Uganda, Rwanda to the south again, and then we drove up to Angola, and now we're already like 15 months on the road.
Okay,
Yeah.
show us around.
Looking at the outside, we do have our outside kitchen. This fold-out table is also our sand ladders. When you fold it down, we put a stainless steel working area here, which I really like because you can do anything on there and clean it quickly. The whole kitchen stuff that you need, more or less, apart from the cooker, everything else is in here, which we can access from inside and outside. We do have a little water tap here, which is giving us filtered water. So drinking water is always coming from that tap.
So we put magnets on here, so this doesn't rattle. That worked out really well, huh?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I really hate rattling in the car, so try it.
Guilty.
So our sleeping setup is mainly this easy on tent, which we bought like it is. So due to that tent and some other things that we need to carry on the roof because we have no other space. For example, we do not have a long range tank like most Land Cruisers have around here. We need to carry jerry cans if we go remote. All these are on the roof, and therefore we didn't have a lot of space to put solar. So I came up with that kind of solution to have a drawer out solar. So at the moment, due to all the salt of the sea and all the dust, it's making noises, but it's working quite nice like this. Just lock that in place. Yeah, most of the time the one works for us, but if we stay in a place for longer, then we just pull it out and then we have the two and always have enough power.
So this is the interior. Wow! Since we're living in the car, it was important for us that it looks also cozy, that it's not just practical, but also cozy. This is our kitchen drawer, and we can access it also from the inside and the outside. This is something we really, really like. And at the same time, this one works as our table if we have to eat inside, which happened quite a few times actually. Or if we want to do some stuff on the computer or stuff. This is like our bathroom drawer, so we have all the bathroom gear up in here. Yeah, we have a sink, which we rarely use actually, but obviously it's for the water tap. Yeah, please come in. Yeah, then our fridge. How much liters is the fridge? 60?
56, I think.
56, yeah.
2-compartment fridge freezer.
Exactly, from Snowmaster, and we love that we have a freezer. So we had really nice ice cream in very remote places already. Our clothes are in here, just normal drawers, but we have like 2 compartments here. So there's we have all the spare parts under here. It's like a second compartment, and yeah, then just regular drawers. So when it's raining or very windy, we don't sleep in the tent normally. But what we have here is like a puzzle construction. You can just click this in here, like that, and then you bring the cushions here. And you can also do that at the back. And then we have like a pretty nice sleeping area, I think. So it works for us. This is like 2 meters, and then I'm only very short, so it works quite well. And this is, I think, 1.10 meters. So for some nights, that works quite well for us. And we've used it more often than we thought we would. So yeah, the only thing we don't like in hindsight, or what we wouldn't do again, is using wood for the whole build. Like, it looks really nice and warm, but it is actually quite heavy. Oh yeah, and this one here is for our outdoor shower, so we can just plug in a hose, a garden hose, and then we just shower outdoor.
Yeah, we do have 60 liters or a little bit more than 60 liters under the car in 2 small tanks, which was just because that was what we could get and would fit in the place. So it's 2 tanks to get connected together. But if we go remote, we also fill up the jerry cans. Most of the time they are empty. Only here we keep a little bit of water because that's the tap for us to wash hands and everything. Yeah, but then if we go remote, we have 100 liters in total of water, which brings us quite far. Yeah.
Guys, wow, I love it. And it's so cool that you build it all yourselves, eh?
Yes, we're very proud of that, I would say.
But you're gonna sell it. It's gonna be on the market.
It will be on the market, yeah.
Maybe it will be on the market, let's say, in 5 or 6 months.
In Germany.
In Germany.
In Germany or South Africa.
Okay. If we find a European who wants to buy it here, we can.
Yes.
Further south and stopped in IJsselfontein.
you can maybe tell from the view. And we're going to a mechanic, chat with them and see what and when they can, what they can do on Pango and when. I'm actually quite excited to go to Cape Town again. How about you?
Yes, it's always nice to go there and just enjoy the views, the ocean, the beaches and the mountain. Yeah.
This is my favorite road in Cape Town. The Overlanding. We had no luck with the mechanic, so Carla had a specific mechanic in mind that she wanted to go to, but they're so closed. So we tried that later. We did some shopping and now are on our way to camp. Look who I just found!
Again!
What a coincidence!
Not sure who is following who, but
What's for dinner?
snackies.
Snackies.
Snackies first.
Okay.
So while we are enjoying this beautiful view of Fals Bay in Simonstown, this is maybe a good moment to tell you a little bit about our plans for, well, at least the upcoming months, I'd say next year. But let's start with next month.
In 2 weeks' time, we are flying to the Netherlands and we'll spend some time with family and friends there. And then we come back and we'll be hopefully preparing Pango quickly to set off to Namibia, Angola, and then hopefully also some time for Zimbabwe.
Yeah, so those 3 countries are high on the bucket list. We love traveling in Africa, but our dream is also to ship Pango to another continent. And maybe that dream will come true in 2026.
Maybe because of seasons, we will be shipping to something in the southern hemisphere and probably then South America.
We're gonna find out, so keep wandering along.
Carlo into Ficti-Tech. The guys here are going to make us some extra storage boxes. You can never have too much storage space when you live in a car. Hopefully we can show them soon.
Left, right en 'n rear door. En met al die gewig wat hulle hier indra, sit ons
Gebruik je SolidWorks. Oké.
Maybe new struts, huh?
Maybe new struts. Maybe stronger struts. So that you can open it.
Yeah, so we're going to Helicap now so that I can open it too. I can do something too. Yeah, we're leaving our camp in Simonstown, heading to Helicap, and hopefully they have new gas struts for us.
Yeah. So there was some rust on some of the struts, and we wanted some stronger ones because we are struggling to lift the roof. So hopefully that can help us. Even though we don't have much on the roof, not much weight, we can't reduce it too much. But yeah, we are not that tall and not that strong, maybe. So hopefully that can help.
Yeah, after that we head back to Langebaan.
Then the work begins.
Yeah.
Finally.
Bye bye.
Bye guys.
Pop-top grenadier. Look at this.
Okay, good. Good. There's an improvement.
Okay.
If the client do without assistance, because when they're camping, we don't.
Oh my word.
Better?
Maybe I can even do
It's
it.
previously a gym workout. I've had some clients use broomstick handles and things, and one will push on the one
Oh,
hand,
really?
while one's lifting it up.
Ah, never thought of that,
Couples
which
will
is
work
actually
more as a
also,
teamwork.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're on the ground,
Yeah.
you can kind of push.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
May help dat ik niet ben kanten. This is aluminium composite and this is that plexiglass.
Okay.
And so yeah, we use the you can see the composite here. There's,
And what do you cut this with?
this specific.
Cheers, ladies.
Thanks guys.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks a lot. taken out all our stuff. And now we have to clean it. So we did a ton of laundry today. All our seats are fresh. Curtains, everything. I think it's almost dry. So very happy with that. It's just now gonna be a pain in the ass to get them back in place again. But yeah, that's stress for later.
Just doing some random things, random tasks, like these rubber strips we have on our cabinets. Sticking them on again, they never want to stick. Just some contact adhesive, and it will last a little while. And then I want to try and strengthen this cabinet. As you can see, it's quite bent as we step onto this when we climb off the from the bed. So I want to see if I can put a little aluminium profile at the bottom to strengthen it. It's a lot more sturdy. You can see the bends are out, pulled this flat, and yeah, I think we can jump on here almost. We lowered the table by 10 centimeters. It's cut off 10 centimeters of the feet because it was just too high for us. It's just too high for us to work or eat at, otherwise you're here. So let's see.
Hello?
Hello? Come see if you can find something new. Spot the difference.
Hey! Hey! Cool! Nice.
Push on it.
Ooh, cool.
What's all this?
This is a little rubber mat to prevent things from either damaging here the surface of our cabinets or rattling around or moving around. Yeah, you also made them. Them here, a little bit thicker underneath our jerry cans. So, all little improvements.
Yes.
To make life on the road even better.
It's starting to look like Pango again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Curtains are up. It's clean. And we have this in. And you sitting there.
On the toilet.
extra mud flaps for Pango's fetish. So put this rubber in 2 layers with contact adhesive, and then I think it should do as a mud flap. Or it does do. The other one has been lasting our entire trip so far. There was 3 layers, so trying to reduce weight.
Pango off, and we're gonna leave you here for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you in 2 weeks. Okay, show the people your dream car.
That one. That one. Look at this. Look at it. Imagine all of the things that this could be. Imagine it. Look at that thing, that's beautiful, huh? Yo. Beautifully renovated, wow.
And we are gonna take this beauty for a ride.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, eh? Found 2 stowaways in our car. We are converting them to defender people. So we just put them in there. Do you think they are comfortable?
Yeah, very much.
Super comfortable. You could sleep here.
Ah, okay. You see? Moritz!
They hit
Stop
my
it.
head on camera.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Is it nice?
That's good.
Okay, otherwise you stay there.
You did made a very nice bench.
Ah, thank you. And you? You're driving like a
the
magnet.
best seat of everyone, right?
Look at the dash. Oh, you're